You got to break out in fantasy. CD Lamb.
Hello, everybody. It's the coach. This is Madden 20.
Coach, we're just a stone's throw from the Delaware River. We've got some water to contend with ourselves. A steady rain falling at Lincoln Financial Field. Today, we reach Week 15, and we've got a good matchup in store.
Wow, and it's raining in Philly. Everybody got a raining game in fantasy. I guess.
3 weeks of the season, still plenty to play for here as we're underway in Week 15. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Still could be raining outside.
On first down, Swift. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
Well, we just saw a great example of what we talked about with his coach prior to the game. He's definitely one of the better linebackers at reading the play and flowing to make the stop before it turns into something big.
To throw on second down, Walters. And right away, he lost the football.
Come on, man. Y'all might well give me a breakout with Randall, bro.
For the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from it.
What?
Case, though,
Bro, come on, man. Now. Got 2 defenders standing right in front of him. He still touched the ball?
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Why is Johnson in the game?
You open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, and have them back on their heels.
Fielded just inside the 20. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Cowboys will take over the football with a 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a handoff here.
Wow, hey, man.
Play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. They'll wind up losing.
Wow, I see people just dump people onto the Eagles.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
On second down now.
Face mask.
And he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags. This is going to get him a 1st down. Officials so cognizant of that call nowadays, but that would look pretty easy.
Yeah, you're right. They took out of their hands having to wonder whether it's a 5-yard or a 15-yard inadvertent or not. Now, it's a lot easier. You see it, you call it.
That burst good for 20 and a 1st down.
Here we go. Here we go. And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They'll run on 1st down. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down. So back-to-back big runs, picking apart this defense on the opening drive.
I thought this was a passing league. I thought this was the era we were in where the ball was always in the air, right?
They didn't get the memo.
They didn't get the memo, and I know this to be true. Offensive linemen still, to this day, they want to run the football. They want to fire out and hit people across the line of scrimmage, and they're clearing space.
Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Relatively small sample size, but that's his longest run of the 1st quarter. Bounced it out to the outside to make it successful.
And to get there, you actually need some help. It's not just your pure speed getting to the corner, making sure that the blocking is taken care of inside so the pursuit doesn't get you. And oftentimes, those wide receivers, tight ends that might be flexed out, they've got to control the edge and make sure no one from the outside can spill the play before he gets there.
Come on, Wade.
Gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3.
His path became similar to almost running a stretch play, didn't it? Trying to find a crease, anywhere to put his foot in the ground and cut back. It just never materialized.
This Eagle defense, they won't give in without a fight. This is 3rd and goal. They'll try to run this one in.
Stop.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Boy, that's a 5-yard loss. 4th down now. Okay, so you just took the big loss. Now what are you doing on 4th down?
Well, we have a change of plans now is what we have, because I think they were looking at the play sheet, trying to dial something up to go for it on 4th down. But after that loss, that goes right out the window. Now you have to kick the field goal and hope to come back down the next time and score.
This will be fielded at the 8. And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Here's the Philadelphia offensive unit now as they head out to take over possession. And on the first drive, 3 and out. And I know that these are professional athletes, but I would imagine sometimes you get the nerves at the beginning of a game still, don't you?
Those don't ever go away.
Bro, see, this is shit I be talking about, bro. They playing like they got a fucking breakout on the line or something.
At the start of a game, it's not going to be a great day for you. You're not really ready to play. So finding a way to harness those nerves and not let them affect you in a negative way, that's what all the guys are looking for.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle first down. On first down, Swift. And not a lot of daylight, not really any daylight inside as he's going to be stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Brings up 2nd down.
54, right there, 54, Mike. Pick it up. Shoot.
On 2nd down, Ricks. And here's another tackle made at the line. So they're converging well on the football now. 2 runs for a net gain of nothing. Now here's 3rd and 10. 3-0 after 1 on EA Sports.
Ready.
To throw on 3rd down, Walters. He'll get this into the hands of Hodge. And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
53, Mike 53. Hey, let's get in that hole. Switch. 53 to Mike. 53.
On first down, Rose. Going down the middle, and it's complete. There they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give them 15 there, and the Cowboys have a first. One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Rose. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the... And that's caught inside the 30. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. It's a gain of 34. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. And he'll give it here to his running back. And running
Oh my God, this nigga stay hurt, bro.
At the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10.
My running back, Wall.
Looking to throw. Rose. He gets this one to Johnson. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards. Back to throw. Rose. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. From 3 yards out. And the Cowboys, they push out in front further.
Wow.
Now that touchdown won't allow you
Broken
to totally
collarbone.
relax, but you can breathe a little easier now. Just increased.
Now the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll increase their lead to 10-zip. So that drive spanned 5 plays, and it's capped off with a Cowboys touchdown. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Eagles offense making their way back out as we take a look at the playoff picture in the NFC. And it's right about this time of year you start to say this is when the cream rises to the top. Week 15, 3 weeks left to go, but still plenty to be determined.
And I think for most teams, the obvious is to try and be the #1 or #2 seed. But when you look at it across the league and throughout the history of trying to get to the Super Bowl, the teams you really fear are the ones that get hot and sometimes sneak in at a 5 or a 6 seed, because we see those teams actually get to the Super Bowl and occasionally win it.
Yeah, you think of the Giants a couple of times. Steelers have done it. You're right. It has happened and will happen more in the future, I'm sure. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Philadelphia picking up the first on a gain of 15. They'll run on first down. Swift. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Now a give, right side. Swift. And now the ball's out.
Wow. Still the same shit that happened in y'all game happened in this one.
Oh my God.
I make the motherfucker fumble. The lineman pick up the ball.
People are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get them home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. And he'll be taken down after a short gain as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. 10-0 our score. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Walters. And that going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down. They got to get to the 23 here on 3rd. Operating from the gun. Walters. And that one drops incomplete as he got popped as he was throwing it. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get the 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
So 3 drives now for this offense, and that field goal gives them their first 3 points.
So if you're an offensive coordinator and you're averaging a point a drive, you're in the wrong line of work, aren't you? You got to find a way to unlock the key to these defenses and put some big points on the board. Following the made field goal, Lutz to kick it away. This one taken just inside the 10. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line. And out now come the Cowboys. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have. And think back to our meeting with the head coach. And we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
And they weren't in zone coverage. They were in man, and each man did his job.
And that looked like vintage, old-school coverage, didn't it? Man coverage reminded me of an old Raiders team. They had a Hall of Famer at one corner.
Bro, what the fuck type of route was that?
And down he goes again. The Eagles going to take the first of their time.
This motherfucker literally got both his routes that I audible out of confused.
Looking to throw. Rose. He's got a rifle.
Wow, come on, man. Now this game holding me, bro. They gotta be shitting me with this shit, bro.
Falls to the ground and brings up fourth down.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on third down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a fourth down decision.
Let's go, baby. Let's go.
Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. He's just been looking for some space. Yeah, I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Ball to 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. To throw again. Walters got his man complete over the middle. It's Gregory. Now the Eagles will use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. And he's got his man on the out route. They only get 2 there, but on 3rd and 1, that's all they needed to keep the drive going.
Let's go.
Throwing on first down. Walters. Over the middle, complete. That's Gregory. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Back to throw. Walters. And that is incomplete.
You should have picked that shit.
Contact. Brings up 2nd down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Walters. He's going to air one out. Man, it's caught inside the 10. The Eagles will take their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. So now following the big play, they've got a 1st and goal all the way down at the 10.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Nobody could get to the fucking ball. You gotta be shitting me.
I don't think it's any state secret to know what they were saying before the start of this drive. Let's go and punch one in the end zone and go into the halftime feeling a heck of a lot better about ourselves. Let's go get this done.
Yeah, tie things up, and then you got a brand new ball game. All level now at 10 apiece as the kick's away. This one fielded at the 5.
Oh my God.
He gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34.
Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No.
That's caught inside the 20. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game. You want the 3rd quarter already? No problem. Let's do it. Forecast calling for more this.
Bro, this game shouldn't even be tied right now.
As we are underway in the 2nd half. This one taken from the 7th. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Out come the Cowboys now as they'll go on offense first here in this 3rd quarter. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield.
Let's find out what they have dialed up. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he powers his way up past the 30. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
That 2nd down play call was not to pick up the 1st down. It was to accomplish what they did to get them into a manageable 3rd down because they had incompletion on 1st down, so they were behind the sticks, so to speak. They needed to make up some ground, and they did.
Looking to throw. Rose.
Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Incomplete. Excellent work defensively. Brings up 4th down. So stop here defensively to start this quarter. Just what's needed in a tie ball game.
They had a good chance to build back some momentum on the defensive side of the ball. In fact, what they've done is give their offense a nice push in the back as they get ready to take the field.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb.
Come on, bro, that's safety.
Down, but this one going to lose a couple yards as they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. Oh,
there we go.
Not going to make it out of the end zone. The push too strong, and that'll be a safety. And Charles, at some point, you can't keep worrying about big play. Can this be perfect? You just have to get the ball out of the end zone.
And in the offensive huddle, that was discussed when they called the play. Just get out of the end zone. But you know what's interesting? A lot of the times in the defensive huddle, they actually call a set and then say at the end of it, get a safety. So it's preached, it's coached, it's thought about.
The Cowboys offense heading back out and ready to go again. Certainly want to avoid what they had to do last possession. That was punt the football because this game's starting to tighten up.
In a basketball sense, you think about taking a little bit of the air out.
How do I get stuck on a play?
Limit the possessions. In this case, they might want to do the same thing but control the game offensively. Put together some 1st downs, put together a drive, and keep it away from them.
They'll keep it on the ground. Way takes this one across the 35 to the 36, a gain of about 4.
I'm going to hit you all. Hit the air, boy. Hit the air. Hit the air. It's going to be a long day. Check one.
Back to throw. Rose. He's going to fire one deep.
Come on, Rose. What the fuck, bro?
Well, they took their shot all right, but it comes up empty, and it's 4th down.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? Zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on 3rd down.
But if there's a time to force it,
come on, man. I got the backspin on that shit.
Right. 3rd down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Eagles offense now, they head back on the field. And the last time they had the football, they surrendered 2 points on the safety. They don't want to do that one again.
No, not at all. It's almost like a bases clearing double, isn't it? Give up a couple of runs. Sure. Just messes things up for you offensively. But now they've got to go ahead, take it, set it aside, and move forward.
They'll come up 2nd and 6 now from the 24. They'll run it now out of the gun. Give him 4 on the carry, and it'll make this a 3rd and about 2.
Oftentimes we praise an offense for their variety of being able to hit people with the run in the pass, but in this game, how about what we're seeing from the safeties? They're all over the field. Doesn't matter if they threw it or if they're trying to run it.
I don't think we've ever awarded an MVU, most valuable unit, but you're right, it might go to them in this game.
I like that, MVU. Well done.
Got his man complete over the middle. That's Gregory. And he's going to have the 1st down, yardage to the 35. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Walters over the middle, complete. That's Gregory. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 46. A nice burst there as he'll get about 7 that time on the first down run. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. On 2nd down now.
Wow.
And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare after
That was trash.
23 yards the pickup there. Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up 1st and 10. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down. On 2nd down, Swift. He will push his way down to about the 14. After getting stuffed on first down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. A field goal would get him the lead, but that's not what they're shooting for as they come up on 3rd down. Back to throw. Walters. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. And welcome back. We are in the city of brotherly love, Philadelphia. It's been a good one so far. Just a 2-point game here as we get set for quarter number 4. And the 13-year man puts it through. And they take the lead out in front at 13-12. So the drive here ends with a field goal. It does give them the lead, but this one's still certainly a long ways from over.
It definitely puts a lot of pressure on your defense to hold the lead, right? They're
I check my phone.
happy to be out there trying to do so. But I know as a former
It's 12:07.
back of their mind, they're thinking, why don't you score the touchdown and seal this thing?
Cowboy offense heading out. Let's take a look at the playoff picture coming into the weekend in the NFC. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now with the game.
What are you doing, Giselle?
You gotta feel there's a sense
What are you doing?
for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic
Get some water.
and affect their play.
They'll keep it on the ground.
What?
Good one. And he is met.
You just had chocolate milk while Sammy was here.
Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
Giselle.
Doubling this guy has to be a priority before moving up to the next
Bring it
level.
here.
Because the big fella, he just ate that one alive, just stuffed it. In fact, before the game, he was talking to us, and he's like, hey, these pants make me look fat. And we said, nah, man, you're just a whole lot of guy.
He is a
Go ahead, finish it.
300 pounds. He's a big man. Looking to throw. Rose. Caught here by Griffin. It's a gain of 16 and the Dallas first down.
Nice job, nice patience right there. Put him on the right side, let him work his way across, put the ball in his hands, and let him work his way upfield with a catch.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. On first down. Way. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. 2nd and 9 now. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Bradley Chubb make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. Well, they go play fake. The problem is nobody was faked out.
And when no one's faked out, what's the end result? Quarterback gets hit.
And here comes throw number 1 for the
Throw the fucking ball, man.
He's going to go down again.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it.
Jane, you still in
This
here?
offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
So they're forced to punt on 4th as this one's away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the Eagles will have it
Jen.
taking over 1st and 10. There again is the running back as he trots onto the field. And after a sluggish start, he's really bounced back. The numbers bear that out.
And you're a baseball guy, partner. How many at-bats over the course of a baseball season?
Oh, boy, 4 in a game.
Yeah, about the 4 in a game.
4 times 162.
350 or so, right? Sometimes it takes a while for a guy to get going. That's my point. It's not the first few carries. You don't worry about that. As they go along, get that guy lathered up, get those blocking assignments down. Those 2-yard gains.
Come on, let me control my player, man.
Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there. One of the bigger plays in the game thus far. And the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. From the gun, Walters. Able to hold his Kittle. And he takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. 4th quarter, 2 minutes on the clock in a tight 1-point game. So it's Eagle football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. They'll run on 1st down. Swift. And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. 2nd and 12, and you'd have to assume another all-out effort to stop the run is coming. They'll keep it on the ground. Swift. A nice job there as he rumbles for 9, and it'll be back to a 3rd and 3. On 3rd down.
Come on, man. Why the fuck you make him go up that gap? That's not the gap I wanted him to go in. Let me control my players, man.
A big pickup there for the Eagles 1st down, 18 yards. No surprise this offense would be able to convert. They're currently 2nd in the league in 1st downs, and they pick up 1 here.
Yeah, not a stat that we talk about a heck of a lot, but it's a vital one. And in this case, it's really vital because what does it do? Keeps your defense off the field, gives them a chance to rest.
So fly, Eagles, fly. It's a victory.
Fucking weak